Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode, and I've realised that my camera's not on. That's a good start. Okay, so we're picking up where we left off last night. We've done a bit of Herb Mystica hunting. We've only got 4, so we've got enough to do 2 sandwiches. We're going to get straight into it today. Nothing's happened since yesterday. We're exactly the same place where we are. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it and get ourselves our free knackly today. So we're gonna go tomato, onion, green pepper, 2 bacon, hamburger, and 2 spicy. And silver pick. Boom, right. We're about to get ourselves some peri-peri salt. Now I normally start with the bacon on this sandwich because bacon's a nightmare to deal with sometimes. So throw the bacon on. And then we'll try and tower everything on top of it. It's a big old sandwich. Doesn't always work out the way we want it to because of the bacon, but just hope for the best that nothing falls. Lovely. Let's toss that through there, and that should give us exactly what we want with the rock type. I don't know what else I can find as a rock type in the area that I'm in. Trying to think if Marini's a rock type. I think it might be, so I might find a Marini. But for the most part, we're just going to run into some Knackley. Our aim is to get 3 Knackley today. So yeah, hopefully we can do that. As you see, I've picked up a Glaceon and a Amoonguss from doing the raids. So the Amoonguss is going to come in handy at some point. But yeah, so let's hopefully get ourselves a nice little peri-peri salts. So we've got this for an hour. Time is now 11:03, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to come in. Just got to be careful with the ones that spawn a little bit further away. But I'm fairly confident that we can get 3 of them today. I'm hoping we can do all 3 of them in one sandwich. That'll be the most ideal because then we've got some Herb Mystica left over. But if not, we can definitely finish the 3 off in 2 sandwiches, I would say. I'd be surprised if we can't finish off 3 in 2 sandwiches. We've done it before where we get 2 in 1 sandwich, so fairly confident with it. Yeah, I'm fairly confident with it. And then maybe if we can, or if we need to, we'll get some more Herb Mystica and go for something else. Again, just like to scan back and forth maybe once or twice. It's a fairly easy shiny to see, so we should be all good. I don't know why I keep getting on Coridon, but I just think to myself that if I need to move somewhere quick, I've got the ability to do so. And I would realistically like to get them done now. Because like I said, when we had to hunt them with cloth, it just wasn't great. So if I can do them now, that'd be perfect. Just looking at the one underneath the tree, making sure that's not a shiny one. But what else is going on? We've had it was a little while ago, we had the announcement of... No, you're not. I see the top of its head. A little while ago we had the announcement of when the next part of the DLC was coming. It's not going to happen till, I think it was the 12th of December. So that's going to be cool. That's going to tie in nicely because the month of December we're going to do some ice types. Obviously getting the Christmas spirit. And then with that drop in as well. Should be quite a nice thing. I don't really do the playthrough of it on the stream. So there won't be a playthrough of it. But we will... Oh no. Don't tell me that's happened already. Okay, I'm hoping that we don't have any capture card issues. Hoping we don't have capture card issues. Because that'd be a bummer. Because I'm actually really looking forward to today's stream. So I'll keep an eye on that just to make sure. But I'm determined on today's stream. We're going to get these Knackley. Okay, the capture card's definitely going to need a reset. It keeps coming and going. So let's reset the capture card. And hopefully that's going to sort it out. I don't need any issues today. Don't need them. CPU seems to be working a little bit harder than what it normally does. Just try to shut a few things down. What have we got open that we can shut down? Shut that down. That might help. Don't think it will, but it might. That can go. I think that's all I had open that I can really shut down. Suppose I can get rid of a couple of tabs on here as well. Should hopefully help us out a little bit. Okay, this is not good. Why are you playing up? I'm not enjoying having capture card issues. I don't need them. Do not need to have any issues right now. Not whilst we're going after our shinies. Could do it after the shinies, but not now. We're only 11 minutes in and we've had issues. Like I said, our aim is for the 3 Knackley. I'm fairly confident we can do it. We're in a pretty good location for it. We've got the raid going, the outbreak going, sorry. So I'm fairly confident with it. Couple of Knackley here and there. Don't think it's going to be as hard as what I'm thinking it is. Some of them do spawn a little bit further away. So that could be a potential issue, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be able to notice some fairly... Oh, there we go. That took me by surprise. There's the first one. That one took me by surprise. Okay. Number 1 in the books. Not very effective, but we're still easily able to do it. Okay. It's number 1 in the books. I want to copy that and paste it and then move that one down. And just like that, we got number 1. There it is, number 1 crossed off the list. There's number 1. So what a surprise. I wasn't expecting that one. I just sort of like randomly just turning around and boom, there it was. How long did that take us? About 8 minutes. 8 minutes for number 1. Let's picnic that one up. It's another quick shiny. Yesterday we had a quick shiny. Today we got a quick shiny. Cool. Let's go for number 2. We might actually be able to do this, you know. May actually be able to get all 3 in one sandwich. Don't want to jinx it, but I've got a couple of watch up there. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. I might have to unplug the capture card and plug it back in. I don't want to have to do that, but I may potentially have to do it. We'll see how much it goes, but that'll really throw a spanner in the works. Okay, yeah. This is not going according to plan. I'm going to have to just take 2 minutes out and quickly unplug the capture card and plug it back in. Right, has that worked? Seems to be okay for now. Hopefully that's fixed it. Give it a bit of a reset. Let it have a break and then come back to it. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But I'm hoping that that's fixed it. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Okay, let's picnic again. We'll go again. Go again. 8 minutes though, that's good. Okay, we've got a couple of watchel up there. We don't really want the watchel popping in because it's going to slow our spawns down for the Nackley. Move over this way a little bit. That's better. Got a couple of spawns coming in over there, but not too many. Like I said, I kind of expect to see a bit more marini and things now though. First Nackley down though, I'm happy with that. Yeah, see the watcher still popping in. Which again isn't the most ideal. Can we despawn them? Hopefully that will encourage some more Nackley to pop in. Not overly. Let's just keep at it. But yeah, first Nackley done. What else we got going on? We've discussed the... they're doing it on purpose now. They're just doing it on purpose. Maybe this is the spot. Starting to think that this is going to be the spot to do it. Yeah, so we've discussed the DLC. I'm really excited for that. A lot of people giving hate to the Raikou Paradox. I actually quite like it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm actually quite a fan of it. I get the thundercloud around it, sort of like a moustache looks a bit weird, but it's a good Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon. Do you know what I think will be a really cool thing for an Ackley? I might give it a fire terror type, because then it's like Piri Salt. Not that Piri Salt's hot, but you know, it's hotter. It's hotter. Come on, number 2's going to be on the way. Is that a Wattrel? He is a Wattrel. I'm sure that's a Wattrel. Yeah, it is. Magikarp floating around, flopping about. The good thing is, right, every time I picnic, I see my shiny Nackley, so I know what it looks like in what lighting. So that's good. We've got a reference Pokemon. Even if I just get 2 of them, I'll be happy with 2. Obviously I would like the 3rd, but it is what it is at this point. If we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. We're about halfway through the sandwich and we've got 1 down already. So I think another one would be good. I think I've just failed one. I think that was one just in the auto line. Oh no, please. I'll have to go back and see it. I'm hoping that it's just like the top of its head that it's in, instead of actually being a shiny. I'm really hoping it was just the distance of it and it was just the top of its head, but it's sort of over there. I really hope I didn't fail it. Really hoping I didn't fail it. No, I feel like I would have seen it. It's quite a drastic difference. I think it was sort of like that one over there, where it looks a different colour, but it's not. That's definitely a white one. It's funny, they play tricks on you. They do play tricks on you, some of the shinies in this game. Yeah, so I thought I'd start seeing a few more Marini now. No, those are all normal ones. It was a pleasant surprise though, this one. This one was a really pleasant surprise. There's another one. I was just staring at it. Lovely. Wrong gender, but it's still good to know that we've got the we've got a second one. I'm not going to waste a Premier Ball on it, just get a Pokeball. It's not really one that I want, so I won't go with Premier Ball, I just go with standard Pokeball on that one. But still, we got second. Two Nackley, nice. What's that in? I say we had 13 minutes left, so what's that? That's 17 minutes. 2 Knackley in 17 minutes. I think we can get a third. Yeah, I think we can get a third. So let's move this Knackley over. Let's actually make him a bit smaller. And we'll make this one a bit smaller. And then that one was recent counter 17. Cool. Let's go for that third one. Shouldn't really be doing it when we've got the sandwich active, but no way is that another one. Oh my lord. That's a third one. What's going on tonight? Again, it's a female one, but we'll take it. What is going on? That's 3 in like 20 minutes. Oh my lord. This is fantastic. Nice. What is that? Okay, 19 minutes. 3 in 19 minutes. So again, let's get another one out. Put that one there. Change that to 19. We've got Knackley for days. We've also got issues for days, but I wonder. Remove this one. Sorry, I'm playing with the stream here. I'm just trying to help the this software that I'm using just to lower itself, so hopefully we're having less technical issues. Oh, we don't need the thinners in. Clear them out. We'll take a couple of steps back as well. I'm so impressed with that. 3 in 19 minutes. Very impressed. Unfortunately, I think we are going to have to do the third sandwich, the second sandwich, but that's still pretty good. If we can get another boy one, we might not necessarily need to do the next sandwich. If I can get another boy one in the sandwich time, I will do the remainder of the hunt without a sandwich. Just want to double check and we'll make sure I'm not missing anything. It's the little ones that are the more of the problem, because the little ones that are harder to sort of see what colour it is, because the top of its sort of head blends in with the salt sticking out of it. So it's just about being a bit more careful with those ones. Okay, nothing that side. That one over there again, a sort of white salt. Yeah, I'm fairly confident with all of those. I'm just trying to see if that's a white sorted one over there. You are, aren't you? Yeah. Well, I've got to say, we are getting there with them. I'm fairly confident we can get another one. Just in sort of like the ratio aspect of it. We've absolutely decimated them. So I'm quite confident that we can get another one. I'm confident we can get the gender that we want as well. Again, I'm focusing on this little one over here. Oh yeah, it's definitely a white salt. Nice. Oh, I'm hopeful that we can get the next one. I'm hopeful we can get one more. We've been live for almost half hour. No, we have been live for half hour, but not actually live half hour because we started the stream a little bit early. I think there was like 3 minutes of us waiting around for the stream to start. Awesome, I'm quite happy with this then. This was a good successful sandwich. Still, I know it's a bit greedy, but we're still holding out hope for that number 4. Hoping for a boy one, but you know, at the end of the day, I'll take any shiny. Again, just double checking these little ones. They all appear to be white salt. Yes, they are. Again, you can just never be too sure. Just gotta look at them all. That one by the tree was a white salt one. Just double checking that. Like I said, you can really tell with them. So it's not... I'm quite confident that we won't miss it. But it's the little ones that just make you wonder. Yeah, it's the little ones that make you wonder with the Nackley, because the top of their salt is like reflective. It's the bigger Nackley that I like. Because I can tell them a mile off. Again, that's a little one over in the sea that's making me... No, he's all good. just like I said, every now and then you get one and you're thinking, is it, isn't it? I think it's more me hoping that it is one. What have we got left? 2.5 minutes. Let's try to get as many resets in as we can now. No, those are all okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all okay. Oh, why? Yeah, thought so. It's just the odd one here and there that makes me want to double check. Should just go with my gut instinct, but can't be helped sometimes. That rain's not going to help us too much. Again, there's one over there that I do want to check. Yeah, I thought it was normal salt. But I'd rather spend that a little bit extra time and just double check than end up missing one. Because we don't want that, do we? Don't want to miss one. All of those are white salts. Yeah, I'm fairly confident they're all white salt. Again, there's one over there that does make me want to double check, but I'm pretty sure it was a white salted one. 46 seconds. Let's try to get a couple more resets in. No. No, none of those. I think this will be the last reset that we're going to get in. Now the thing is, do I save it or not? I mean, I've got one. No, I've pressed the wrong button. Yep. Oh, question is, do I save it or not? Do I save it? I mean, I've got one that I'm actually going to keep. Whereas the others, I don't. I think that's made up my mind. I'm not going to save it because I'm only going to keep one of them. The other two were just, yeah. So we haven't saved them. We're back down to 0 shiny Nackley. I will save this next sandwich though. Yeah, I will save the next one. Because we're getting close to 12 o'clock and I want at least one of them. Right. These are all the same as when we saved it, so none of these will be shiny. Oh, some of them have spawned in. Some extras have spawned in. None of them are shiny though. Right. Let's go again. It's just because I didn't want to waste Herb Mystical on things that I'm not going to be keeping. Right, let's see if we can actually get a better sandwich this time as well. Like a bit more structured. Can I squeeze a fourth one on? Oh, I can. Not necessarily in the best way, but I squeezed it on. Let's bang a tomato on down here. Let's give us a bit more surface area though. Let's throw the onions on. Launch the bread over here. Bang that in there. Right, sandwich number 2. Can we get what we're after? Can we get what we're after? We've got just over, well, just under half hour. We've got 23 minutes now until the game's going to reset our outbreaks. So we're going to have a little bit time left over on the sandwich, but it's not too bad. Let's just get at it now. Are we realistically going to hit 3 shinies again? Probably not, but as long as they're a good quality of shiny, that's all that matters. So it took us 9 minutes last time. Because even if I just get one boy one again, it'll be no different to whether we did it or not. So as long as we get a boy one, it's not a waste in my opinion. Difficult for me to see this one. No. No, okay. Fairly confident with them. I'm going to try reset these as quickly as I can as well. I just hope we get as lucky as we did a minute ago. Otherwise I've made a big mistake. Again, I'm fairly confident with all of those ones being normal. Yeah, all looking good. All looking good. Okay. Nope, none of those. I think this is going to come back and bite me in the arse, but only time will tell. Again, that little one over there. Yeah. It's the little ones that throw me off. I wonder what our next raids are going to be. Or our next outbreaks will be. I wonder what the next ones will be. Okay, none of those are. None of those are either. It's just about finding a good point on the beach to stand whilst doing this hunting. Probably should stand back a little bit. Again, it's the odd one here and there that throws me off. And capture card cut now, it's really getting to be a problem now as well. I'm actually starting to panic that I've made the wrong decision here. No, all your salt's correct. All of you are correct. Oh, it's that little block of salt on their heads. It's just winding me up. Winding me up. I am starting to panic a little bit now though. Really regretting my decision to reset. Really regret my decision to reset. I mean, we've still got like 20 minutes left of the sandwich, but I keep looking at the clock. It's a race against time before it gets to 12. Oh, I hate this lighting. Yeah, I didn't think any of those were. So ultimately, I should be able to tell. It's quite an easy one to tell. So we've got 15 minutes before the timer runs out on the outbreak. Yeah. So as long as I can get one that's a boy, it will be worth the reset. If I don't get that, however, then actually it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I was only going to ever keep one of those 3 that I got anyway. So instead of thinking about missing out on 3, I just think about missing out on 1. So it's not that bad. I've got a good way of like spinning something positively. Yeah, you're a white one. Just had to double check. Here it is. This would be the reset that we got the first one last time, 9 minutes in. What have we got? Because at the minute, to me, Herb Miska is more important than shinies that I'm not going to keep. So about preserving the Herba Mystica for me at the minute. And like I said, Knackley will come back around at some point. But I thought whilst we've got it, like I said, I kind of set out what I wanted to do today. I wanted to get a free Knackley, and technically I did get a free Knackley. But it wasn't the ones that I wanted. A shiny's going to appear in a minute. It's going to appear right over there. Got a good feeling. Got a good feeling. Here we go. It's not those ones. Oh dear. Maybe I should have just saved the last one. Don't know if I'm going to get luck like that again. They all look like white salt. I believe they are. Believe they are. Got to keep yourself hydrated, everyone. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated. Okay. Still not wanting to pop in. That's what you get for being greedy. The thing is, it's my own fault. I thought, they've come so easy last time, they'll come easy again. This just goes to prove that not everything is that way. Yeah, just because it happened once doesn't necessarily mean it's going to keep happening. So let this be a lesson to people. You do run the risk. It's going to be gross, but I just burped and I had Chinese for dinner. The burp tasted like Chinese. It was heaven. Yeah, this Knackley's really not wanting to come in. Really not wanting to come in. Still nothing. Wow. Okay. I'm really starting to panic now. I've got 9 minutes left. Let's put it this way, if I don't get it, then I'm going to still turn it off, because there it is. Now, are you the one that I want? You are. Okay. I'll take that. It's basically like I've not missed out on anything now. Technically not missed out on anything. Because again, I got what I come for. So this time I'm happy to save it. Would I have got 2? Had I have saved the last one? Yeah, probably. But then I wouldn't have had any Herb Mystica left. So... swings and roundabouts, people. Swings and roundabouts. That's put me at ease a little bit now. Because I'm, you know, I'm back to like a 0 now. I'm not -1. I'm back to a 0. So there's a good starting off point. Only got 8 minutes left to try and get another one, but I'll take it. I'll take it. What we got left on the sandwich? I'd say it was about 15 minutes that one took. So it's a lot longer than the first ones, but 15 minutes ain't too bad. I'm quite happy with this one as well. It was a fairly straightforward Knackley to find. Just really hoping for a second one now. And that just set me up for success for the whole stream. But we got 4. We got 4. So I'm quite happy with that. 4 in an hour. It's not too bad. It's sort of averaging every 15 minutes so far. We've got 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes left before the outbreak disappears. So, fingers crossed that we can get another one in. Just gotta hope and pray for the best, I guess. Just try to reset as many times as we can in those 6 minutes. Yeah, we're all good. Who would have known that this is the easiest and best method on shiny hunting? I gotta say, I much prefer this method over the Masuda method, because on Sword and Shield, that method got very boring very quick. Just riding around back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hatching the same egg over and over and over and over. Wasn't fun. It's kind of why I've been putting off the starters, really. And that's why I said that I would probably do those off stream, because those are going to be quite boring. But if I can get a couple of non-region dittos, I might be okay. Got us hoping and praying for another Nackley. Hoping and praying for another Nackley. So it said 15 minutes on the fifth one. Not the fifth one, the fourth one. So all in all, that would have taken 36 minutes to get 4. So yeah, we are averaging about 15 minutes, just over 15 minutes. It's about 17 minutes or something like that per shiny. Only got 3 minutes left before the disappear. See, I should have just kept the first one, because then that way I would have had a spare 2 shinies. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Can't change it now. They are gone forever. So, no good crying over spilt milk, as they say. Right, 2 minutes. Really got to ramp this up. Come on. Right. Okay, we've got 1 last minute. There's something telling me that I've missed at least one. Come on, I really need to be in this batch. Otherwise we've got to fit, yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, I was going to save it anyway. We got one of the Nackley. The decision to be greedy and go for something, another one, was the wrong decision. Because I could have had 2 spare shiny ones, but these things happen. Just going to use this opportunity now though to run around the beach. Like I said, I've still got a good couple of minutes at the minute. So I'm going to picnic and respawn them. Like I said, I'm expecting more Marini and things to pop in at the minute. How is if Marini is even a rock type? I can't say 100% that it is. We've still got the sandwich active though, so you know. Actually, whilst these are loading in, let me just have a quick look at the outbreak, see if we've got any more rock types. I've got a skip bloom. It's not really one that we want. Stone journer, again, not really one that we want in a minute. There is a lavatar, however, which is also a rock type. There's just a lot of rock types. There's nothing that I necessarily need though or want. Yeah, there's nothing necessarily need. How did shines come along? I've got 4. But 3 of them were on the old sandwich and I didn't save it. So I've got 1. I've got 1. We started the stream off really good shine luck. But, yeah. 2 of them were the wrong gender. So I decided that I was going to abandon my sandwich and start a new one. It didn't really work out well for me. But in both sandwiches, at least I got 1 boy. So I've got 1. I've saved it now as well, so. But the reason I did it is because I didn't want to waste my Herb Mystica. And my thinking was that even if I was to reset and only get 1 and it be a boy, I'm no worse off. So that's what I did, in the hopes that I'd potentially get 2 that were boys, but didn't work out that way for us. So oh, I've just heard like a shiny noise. I'm about to get a shiny, people. Very, very soon. I can't describe it. I've tried to describe it in past streams. There's this noise that I hear that signifies to me anyway that I'm going to get a shiny soon. Could be wrong. 9 times out of 10 I am wrong. But it's just a gut feeling that I get after hearing that certain noise. About a minute, we've got 3 minutes left of this sandwich, so we're just using up our sandwich. Because I will say this is probably the best place to shiny hunt Knackley unless you need to get a cloth. If you need a cloth, then go to the cloth area and shiny hunt, because you could do both at the same time. But if you only want a Knackley, this beach outside of Lavencia is a really good place for them. Again, I'm aware that I had a outbreak a minute ago to get a lot of them, but I just think that when you do your picnic, literally, I'm only getting Knackley spawning in, so this would be the place to do your Knackley. And they're low level, they're only level 20, so if you're looking for a Knackley for your team to use sort of early game, it might be an idea to pop off a rock type encounter sandwich and just hope for the best. Because I didn't even think that, obviously we're near water, that Knackley would be here because it's a rock type. But it does make sense, obviously salt water. Knackley would appear near salt water, I guess. So, it does make sense. Right, 1 more minute. And then we'll decide on a new hunt to go and do. But I'm glad that I've got the Nacli, because Nacli, where it is in sort of my shiny decks, it makes it look like there's a big empty space. So having the Nacli in that space is going to make it feel like it's a lot more padded out. So yeah, that would be a good idea. What I'm going to do in a moment is I'm going to, after my sandwich is done in 35 seconds, I'm going to open up my boxes, show the shiny collection, because we didn't do that yesterday really. Oh, we did a little bit, I suppose. But yeah, and then I've got to come to a decision of what shiny to hunt next. My idea is Charcadet, but you know, I don't mind what we go for next. I do not mind. Alright, that's the sandwich done. There's nothing on the outbreaks because we've already checked those. So let's just have a little look at everything else we've got going on. So, on here, we've got all of the old Pokemon that got new forms. So you've got Wooper and the 3 Tauros. Oh, bum's gone numb again. And then you've got all your starters up to Lechonk. Lechonk line's done, Spit-Ups line's done. Could go for another Pawmo to complete this line. Then we've got a Tandemaus and 2 mouse holds for the 2 different forms. I need Arbolover. And then we've got 4 Sorkabilly. And then we've got the Nacli. So by putting that there, that shows us that it's not too bad. Sorkabilly could be good because we can pad out the decks with 4 different forms, even though it's the same Pokemon, but it's 4 different forms, which could be good. We've got Nacli, Knacklestack, Garganacl, this is Charcadet, so Charcadet, Cerulege, and Armorage, or the other way around, sorry. Shrootle and Graphite, they could be cool to go for. I don't even know what their shinies look like, so they could be cool to go for. Beyond that, we've got Toadskull and Toadscrawl. Again, those could be cool to go for. Capskid and Scovillain. And then we've got Relor and Rabsca. Obviously, we've got the Tinkertuff, Tinkerton, Wiglet and Wugtrio. They are the ones that I'm dreading the most because you have to use a water type sandwich for them. And they're just going to be a nightmare to do. We've got Varoom and Reveroom, Cyclizar, Glimlet and Glamora, Flamigo, Satoddle, Satitan, but I won't be doing those until December. We're missing 1 Tatsugiri form, but I'm going to wait for an outbreak on those ones. And after Tatsugiri, we've got Annihilate, which I said could be cool to do. Because we've got a few... I've got a few fighting types I want to do. So I can do... In effect, I can do a Mankey. I can do a Pawmo. Or a Pawmi. And then on top of that, I can also do a Flamigo. So that could be quite a cool one. A Clodsire and Frigarath. And then Dunsparce. And then Dunsparce again. So I need 2 forms of Dunsparce. And it's just dawned on me that I need to move everything over one because we've got a King Gambit to go in next. So, nope, what am I doing? That's what I wanted to do. So yeah, we've got Dunsparce 1 and 2, then King Gambit. All the past Paradox forms, minus Aurora Moon. All the future Paradox forms, up to here. Then we've got Frigibax, Artifax, Baxcalibur. Do need new Goldengo. Then Aurora Moon and Iron Valiant. not Iron Valiant. Yes, Iron Valiant, sorry. Aurora Moon and Iron Valiant. And then we've got Applin, which will eventually be Diplin. And then we've got Poltergeist, Matchgeist, Poltergeist, Matchgeist. I have made quite a bit on the shiny decks, to be fair. But there's still so much more to go. There's so much more to go. But I am chopping away at it. And then in this box here, we've just got other shinies that we've picked up over time. So we've got things like Fletchling. Skidoos have been pretty cool. Aurora Moon and Fluttermane. Sableye. I don't know why that Fluttermane's there. That one might have to be swapped out for the other one. But yeah, so I've got a Fluttermane. Sableye, love this one. This is fantastic. What's Poltergeist evolved from called? It's... Well, you've got Matchageist, Poltergeist, and then you've got... What is it? Oh, Sinister... What is it? Sinister. Yeah, Sinister. You've got Poltergeist and then Sinister. Because I always think about Poltergeist. Matchageist? No, it's Sinister. I'm sure it's Sinister. Because you've got Sinist, so you've got Poltergeist and Sinist, and you've got Poltergeist and Sinister. 100%. 100% on that one. Because I always want to call it Matchageist, but it's not. It's Sinister. You're calling it. Yeah, fair enough. I always call it Matchageist. I really do. But yeah, no, it's not. It's Sinister. But you know what I meant. Everyone knows what I meant. But yeah, and then this is the other shiny collection that we got, which were all wrong genders. Well, not necessarily. Well, they are wrong genders for me because I don't want these gender forms of those Pokemon. But I've got some spare shinies as well, so we've got a lot of them. On that note, I think we'll decide what we're going to shiny hunt next. I'm thinking fighting types because then, like I said, I can do Mankey, I can do Pawmi and Flamigo just to cross 3 things off the list, but we'll decide when we get back. So have a think about what we're going to go for. I would like your input just to sort of see what you guys are thinking. And then I'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. So as I see from the comments, you're saying pour me. Then if I have time, Mankey and Flamigo. I would agree. I think that's probably the best use of our time. So let's move these down. And then we'll duplicate this. So we've got the 4 Knackley that we caught earlier. The other Knackleys that we've got on here, we can hide. And, oh. Right, let me put them in. So we're going for a pour me. We tried this the other day and it didn't really work out for us, but we're going to go for it again because I believe in us and I know that we can get it. So we said, oh, where is it? Pour me. Let's get that pour me. Let's get that pour me. I don't have a picture of a Mankey, but that's neither here nor there at the minute. So we're going to try and complete this first bit. As soon as we get this one, that's the first page technically complete. I don't fancy going for a tandem mouse yet. Tandem mouse at the minute is one of the worst ones for us to get. But yeah. The other upsetting thing is that every single one of them is caught in a premiable. I think, for the most part. All of them should be caught in premiables. Yeah, I believe they're all premiables. No, except for Iron Treads. Iron Treads isn't, because I didn't know it was a shiny until after I caught it. And then same with Dash Bun. With Dash Bun, I just got too excited and threw a regular Pokeball. You think December I should do Ice types and then Duraludon for our Chaladon? Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. So yeah, we discussed the DLC earlier on. I think I said it was the 12th. It's not. It is the 14th. You are quite right. But yeah, so certainly in the lead up to that, we will be going for Ice types. And then beyond that, we will be going for a Duraludon for our Chaladon. What's a Wiglet? I would love to get a shiny Wiglet soon. Yeah, I would absolutely love to get a shiny Wiglet soon. But unfortunately, they only appear near sea. And they are awful. Awful things to hunt near the sea. So we are going to fly over... Not this one. Is it this one that I normally fly to? No, I don't think so. Where are you? Here. This is where I like to shiny hunt pour me. So we're going to hunt pour me here. Let's go to the recent counter and reset this as well. Let's talk to this man because we left him here for so long. Oh cool, I got a rocky helmet as well. Cool. Right, so let's save it here. So if we don't get what we're after, we can just reset. Picnic. Let's check out our recipe. I think it's pickles that I need. If I'm not mistaken, is it pickles? Fighting types, yes, they like their pickles. Where's my table? I've done a picnic with no table. How is this possible? How? Let's try that again. It's done it again. Well, I've got an invisible table. Okay, I've just casually got an invisible table. Let's just hope that not everything else is invisible. Yeah, let's just hope that not. When I do this, the ingredients aren't invisible. Hey? Where's the... What? No. Just no. This game does bug, but I've never seen that before in my life. Never before in my life have I seen that. Somehow I've picnicked with no table. Wow. How that's happened, I don't know. And that's taken forever to load up. Oh, what's going on? What is going on? Right. Are you going to let me picnic with a table this time? Yes, you are. Fantastic. That's what we want. Let's make ourselves a sandwich. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Hamburger. Spicy and salty. Silver pick. Well, that was trippy. Very trippy. Okay, let's make ourselves a sandwich. Throw these on here, and then pickle central on the hamburger. I don't understand why these fighting types like their pickle. What is wrong with these fighting types? Also, tonight's beverage, we've got a vanilla Coke. Greatest sound in the world. Don't care what anyone says. There's nothing like a freshly cracked can. Oh, whoa, sugar. Let's go. I can't even say sugar. It's a zero sugar one, but... I'm here for it nonetheless. It's giving me the buzz that I need. We're about to get the shiny. Now, last time we did this, we didn't get the shiny. And a lot of them played tricks on me. But once we get this, that is the line complete. Oh, there's some more over here. Don't want them to despawn, that's why I have to go back and check them. Because as soon as we run over here, they despawn. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and get a Rioli this time. Shouldn't wish for things like that though, really. Ah, what? Sawsbuck? Where did you come from? Shiny's going to be invisible like your picnic table. Don't put that into the world. No, Sawsbuck, leave me alone. The shiny will not be invisible. The shiny's going to appear like any others. Got some dark ones. but none of them are the shiny. Shine is like a reddy pink colour. So I feel like we'll be able to see them fairly easy. But as I said, we were here the other day to try and do the exact same thing, and it just wasn't happening. Because also, the Pormy don't actually have boosted odds. So we are just kind of relying on luck that one of the ones that spawn in with the pack spawns are actually going to be the shiny, because it's only boosted odds on fighting types. So the Pormo in the middle of them will be shiny with boosted odds, but the others, they're actually just regular odds, which is also why I don't think we got it last time. Ah, oh, darn Lucario. Did you hear the shiny sound? No, that was a, there's a little hidden Gimmighoul here. So, I'm going to get that one. Oh my god, I'm getting overwhelmed. There's too many to check. Right, no, we're all good on that. I really do wish they'd bring the shiny sound back, though. It would be so much easier in this game. Especially because a lot of them, they are very, very similar to their normal counterpart. Yeah, they are very similar to their normal counterparts, a lot of them. So... I'm fairly confident that we can get it though. I've hunted it enough times here. Like there was one day that I was hunting here with level 2 sandwiches and I just got loads of... Oh, that bloody thing. Yeah, I was hunting here with a level 2 sandwich one day. And we pretty much got one every 15 minutes. So we got 2 out of each sandwich. Which is why I've got quite a few of them. So I'm hopeful that we can get the same again. Like I said, we are just focusing on sheer volume of numbers though. Unless we get lucky that we spawn in a Pormo. Because that's the only one that will have boosted odds. If I could spawn in a Pormo, that'd be great. But if one of the Pormy want to be shiny, that works for me. That works for me fine. Or a yellow Riolu. I wouldn't say no to that. I wouldn't mind a Mucker Heater as well. As I said yesterday, Hariyama's a pretty nice shiny, so I could do a Mucker Heater. This guy kind of reminds me of Larry. I have got a horrible feeling in my stomach though that we are going to find one. And it's going to end up being a girl. Which again, like I said, a shiny is still a shiny. But when you're building a living dex, I want it to be exactly what I want and how I want it, so... Otherwise, what's the point? No, you're just very orange. Did make me take a second to reconsider it though. It was just very orange. Same with that one. Just very orange. Like I said, there's kind of like one in each pack that makes me double take. Actually, not in that one. It's only one of certain ones. But there are certain ones that do make me stop and just make me want to have a little look a bit deeper into them. See, like all of those are very orange. But again, it's like everything on this game. Well, not everything, but a lot of things on this game. When it spawns in, you know that it's the right one. But it's just getting it to spawn in. That's the only difficulty we're running into at the minute. I tend to find sort of one shiny every half hour to every 15 minutes. So I've only been going at this for like 10 minutes now. So for every sandwich you should be seeing maybe 1 or 2 shinies of those boosted things, so don't necessarily, there's no guarantee that I'm going to find a poor me. Because the poor me, like I said before, they are not boosted. It's just that the encounter rate of them is going to be boosted because they pack spawn with a Pormo. So there probably is a better way of doing this. Maybe I should have done an electric type sandwich over on like Route 1. But the fighting type sandwich does just open more doors for me if we get it relatively quickly. And that's what more my concern is. Because there's not that many electric types, if any, that I really need to go after. In theory, though, I should be playing Violet and doing this one on Violet because there's a lot more electric types on Violet that I need to shiny hunt. So it could actually be worth my time doing it on that. There's also Paradox Pokemon on Violet that I need to get. So I should really spend some time playing that. But there's also a lot of things that I do want to do on the... I've got an idea for my Violet game. So I don't want to play it yet because my idea won't come to fruition. Oh, very vibrant. Maybe it's not a vibrant one I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a muted red colour. So it's not vibrancy I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for something that looks a bit duller. I'm going to give this another 3 minutes. If I don't get in 3 minutes, I'm switching over to something else because I suppose I don't have to actually. Could just go for pour me, and that'd be it. But no, let me run, please. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to throw this capture card against the wall if it keeps doing this. Come on, you know you want to appear for me. You know you do. That wasn't. Why is it all of them look shiny? I think it's more because I'm expecting them to be Pormo's colours. And they're not. They're darker than Pormo, so I'm like, oh, that must be the shiny. But no. This is becoming increasingly difficult. I think the more that I stare at them, the more that I think they're shiny. Go for a new approach. Gonna go for the new approach of picnic reset and see if that helps. Rather than just running around aimlessly, perhaps a picnic will be better. The only problem with a picnic is that if they spawn in this long grass, it's harder for them to see. So it's quite difficult in that regard. Charcadet hunt if no luck. That's a good shout. I wouldn't mind a Charcadet. Because again, a Charcadet could be one that we're actually looking for. Yeah, I'm going to have to start running around again because these pour me in the long grass, they're just not the one. Charcadet could be a good shout if not. Right, we're into that 15-minute mark now. Okay. I'm going over to one of my favourite places to hunt things. I'm going to go for a Mankey now. Let's go for a Mankey. And hope for the best. For a greenish colour Mankey. There we go. Because we've got pack spawns of those. So these should be pretty good. Mankeys everywhere. Oh yeah, I should have started out with the mankeys, you know. Last 10 minutes I'll get the shinies. Hopefully. But at the same time, because I feel like they're quite common, I don't only want to settle for one. Like, I feel like I should just turn it off. Picnic here, go for the Mankey. Because I think we'll get it pretty early on. Because they spawn so much. So there is a part of me that just wants to cancel this sandwich. Start again, just start with Mankey. Again, I believe Mankey are the only fighting types here that spawn, so who knows, we might get lucky and get a Mankey. Maybe call it a night after sandwich. OBS isn't liking the stream tonight, losing the game sound, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I am. That did cross my mind. We're not quite at 1 o'clock yet, so we're not quite hit the 2 hour mark. I did think that really early on to a stream, so I had a lot of technical difficulties in like the first 15 minutes of the stream, and it was a nightmare. So potentially, we'll see how well we do in this sandwich first. But there is a good chance that I might call it after this sandwich. I mean, we've done what we set out to do. 2 hours streaming, pretty basic, but I don't normally like doing anything less than that. So we keep going to the 2 hour mark at the very least. But even in the 2 hour mark, it means that we've got 4 shinies this stream. So it's averaged out about 1 shiny every half hour, which isn't too bad. It's pretty good odds, but I would have thought they would have been better given that we were outbreak hunting. Sometimes we do outbreak hunting and we absolutely smash it. Other times we don't get anywhere. As you can well see from this stream in general, we absolutely smashed the first sandwich we made. Then we turned it off, made a second sandwich, and it was just downhill from there, really. We only got one shiny in the first sandwich we made, and then we haven't got one since. So, yeah, it's not been a great day for shiny hunting, to be honest. But we're getting back. We're getting back to it. Like I said, in about a week or so, there will be a couple of daytime streams coming up because I've got some time off of work. So we will be doing that. I will say I'll take this time as we're running around looking for this shiny Mankey. If you haven't already, follow us on Instagram. We've got a Pokemon Heart Gold playthrough that we're doing over there. We're just about to take on the Pokemon League. Next post will be going out tomorrow on that. You can also follow us on Threads if you're on there. exactly the same name as our Instagram name. On there, that's where we post all of our updates. So if we're going to be going live during the day, that's where we'll be posting that. I also post a little snippet of our next Instagram post on there. Another thing that we'll be doing is sort of any changes to the streams. So if let's say we're going to be streaming early one night or a little bit earlier, if the stream gets cancelled, all the information will be on threads. So join us over there if you are on it. There's a Mankey. Just don't run away. Look at that. That's a really nice shiny on this game, you know. Really nice shiny on this game. Darn it. I don't think it's got anything that it will kill itself with. Thinking about it, might have had takedown. But it might not. But that's a really nice shiny. Really nice shiny. Boom. There's the Mankey. Like I said, we probably should have started with the Mankey. But I'm quite proud of that. I like the Mankey. I'm looking forward to shiny hunting that on Let's Go. Right, now that we've got Mankey, we're going to fly ourselves over here. Send ourselves over to a shrine. Now, don't know what other fighting types I can find around here, but 6 minutes to try and find a Flamigo. Probably isn't the best place to shiny hunt a Flamigo, but I don't know where else they spawn. So this is where we're doing it. Let's go a little bit further inland. Should just spawn around here, I was hoping. Where else did Flamigo shine? Did I get the Mankey? Yeah, I got the Mankey. Where else did Flamigo spawn? Because I do not think this is the best place for them. They spawn over here. What direction is that? That's a little bit towards the northeast. So I want to go sort of more northeast. Oh, what are you? Oh, go away, Scatterbug. You are not what we come here for. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to go up here. Oh yeah, there's Mankey here. That's not really what we were searching for, but... if I remember rightly... this might be a good place to get Flamigo. It is. Oh, it is. Shiny Krogunk can appear here too, so that could be cool. Yeah, Shiny Krogunk. I wouldn't mind Shiny Krogunk. I really like them. Oh, Mankey, that was awesome. Love that from Mankey. Yeah, do you know what? I think Shiny Krogunk might be the one. I think if we're Picnic resetting, Shiny Krogunk might be the one that pops in. Whereas I think if I run around, I've got just as much chance of either of them. I don't actually know what a shiny flamingo looks like. I think it's a pale pink. I think it's another one of those that is quite hard to tell. That's a big old flamingo. I'm really hoping for this now. What have I got? 3 minutes to try and find a shiny flamingo. We can do that. This is the only place that I know that flamingos spawn in packs, though, to be fair. You'll notice as soon as you see it. I hope so. He was just a big flamingo. Yeah, these are quite dark pink. And I think the shiny is a very light pink. But I find when I do the picnic reset, it doesn't really spawn in packs. It's mainly Krogunk that's spawning in. So I think by running around, it's going to encourage this flamingo to pop in. Could be wrong, but if I do get a Krogunk, that would also be nice. Do like a shiny Krogunk. Just got to check all the flamingo out. Well, at least we've added two more to our decks. I'm quite happy with that. We've added a Mankey that will eventually become an Annihilate. And we've also added one of the Napoli that we caught. So it's not too bad. Just hoping that I could have added a Flamingo, but doesn't seem likely now. Yeah, it doesn't seem likely. Question is though, do we save it as we've now got the Mankey, or do we turn it off, save a Herb Mystica and think that we can get another Mankey early on the next stream? It's a decision that I've got to come to. Okay. Well, that's it for the sandwich. Yeah, do I save it or do I reset it? The thing is, if I reset it, there's no guarantee that I'll get it again. Whereas I can always get more Herb Mystica. Even though I never have enough of it anyway. You reckon I'll be able to do the hunt with a level 2? Yeah, you are right. I probably could do the Mankey with a level 2. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stuck in two minds. Probably could do it with a level 2. Wouldn't mind a Gumi either, actually. Gumi would be a pretty cool one. Right, well, I think I'm going to end the stream there. We've pretty much just hit the 2-hour mark. The sandwich has ended, so I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Huge comment. Huge thank you to the people that have been getting involved in the chat. It's always nice to see. I enjoy talking to you guys. So, thank you for that. It is quite easy to get herb when I know what I'm doing, but it's okay. I'll make that decision off stream whether we're going to keep it or not. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys next Tuesday. We won't be streaming not next Tuesday. We'll be catching up with you guys on Friday, Saturday next week. Same time. So yeah, thank you everyone that joined in. I'll see you on the next one.